There's nothing quite like the nostalgia of animated Christmas cartoons, from Klaus, Rudolph, to Charlie Brown. Crashing on the couch by the light of the Christmas tree, watching your favorite animated Christmas cartoons with plates full of cookies, your favorite blanket, and, if you're lucky, a snowfall. Here are some of the most magical memories of our childhood. These Christmas movies are truly some of the best, which will remind you how special this time of year is. Many people are partial to having animated variety, but the problem is there's just so much to choose from. In the spirit of Christmas, join our community by clicking on the subscribe button with the bell notification. It's free, and you'll never miss a notification for a new directed by Chuck Jones and Ben Washam in 1966, based on Dr. Seuss' book in 1957. Number 2, A Charlie Brown Christmas. This special has been on TV every year since it first aired in 1965, becoming a true staple of the Christmas season. Charlie Brown is on a mission to discover the true meaning of Christmas with the help of Snoopy and the Peanuts gang. This is one of the few popular Christmas specials that channel the looming sadness and anxiety that comes with the holidays. Despite being an animated Christmas cartoon for kids, Charlie Brown's struggles with isolation are relatable to many who struggle during the holiday season. But those all too familiar problems are why the ending is as powerful now as it ever was. A Charlie Brown Christmas presents the issues of the season and then delivers a hopeful message about why things can get better. The best-selling soundtrack by the Vince Guaraldi Trio tapped into that narrative seamlessly with a smoothie, jazzy sound, making it timeless. Number 3, Klaus. Klaus is considered a semi-realistic retelling of Santa Claus is coming to town. He lives in Smeerensburg, a small icy island above the Arctic Circle where grumpy inhabitants barely exchange words, let alone letters. It's the unhappiest place in the world. Being one of the stronger and more stoic Santas ever created, he looks as if he came from Dungeons and Dragons than a Christmas character. But once he lets out his famous laugh, there is no questioning his authenticity. The skilled toy maker doesn't like children until Jesper, the worst postman in the history of postmen who got stationed there, meets him. This unexpected duo friendship returns laughter to Smeerensburg, forging a new legacy of generous neighbors, magical lore, and stockings hung by chimneys with care. As the newest classic, it's funny, touching, and original. Klaus is a delight for all ages. Number 4, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. When the stop-motion Christmas special aired in 1964, it became such a hit that it has been replayed every year since, making it the longest-running Christmas special in history. Based on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer poem published in 1939, it tells the story about a young Rudolph who is teased because of his bright red nose. He runs away and meets another outcast named Hermie, a working elf who wants to be a dentist. Together they stumble across an island of misfit toys, and when a snowstorm threatens to cancel Christmas, Santa realizes that Rudolph's shiny nose is his only hope to deliver the presents. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's timeless story and unique characters Rudolph, Hermie, Sam the Snowman, and Yukon Cornelius are key to its enduring success. Number 5, The Nightmare Before Christmas. There is no seasonal movie quite as perfect as Tim Burton's and Disney's most popular cult film from 1993. Inspired by a poem, Jack, in all of his flawed, well-meaning, and even the light-hearted yet terrifying Oogie Boogie, makes this film an empathetic, timeless classic. Our Christmas isn't complete until we see Jack Skellington and his group from Halloween climb aboard a coffin sleigh and ride through an eerie, moonlit sky with their own twisted brand of Christmas cheer, using fantasy to create a horror movie with special characters. Though it might not be everyone's favorite feature, it's certainly an alternative animated Christmas cartoon. It also shares a great message that's just as relevant today as it was when the film first came out. It's all about the value of diversity, and it tackles this important topic. Number 6, The Polar Express. Based on Chris von Allsburg's enchanting children's book, The Polar Express was released in 2004. However, it's a bit creepy because the characters are disturbingly inhuman to look at. The CGI faces were at odds with their jerky movements and blank stares. It was the first movie to be made entirely with performance capture technology. Tom Hanks performed 6 different roles in The Polar Express, including the hero boy, the conductor, and the father. It tells the story of a young boy who questions his belief in Santa Claus. Then, on Christmas Eve, a magical train, the Polar Express, is parked outside his house and takes him to the North Pole to restore his belief in Santa. The Polar Express shows the audience the power of the Christmas spirit and belief. The movie touches both adults and children's hearts because it is nostalgic and reminds us of our childhood memories. Number 7. Arthur Christmas. How does Santa? Number 8. Frosty the Snowman. Created by the same producers as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the 1960s, Frosty the Snowman is a jolly, happy soul. Based on a popular Christmas song, it tells the story of a group of children who are at school on Christmas Eve. To entertain themselves, together they build a snowman, calling him Frosty. When they place a magical hat on Frosty's head, he becomes enchanted and comes to life. Frosty and the children go on to have a series of adventures before he's forced to say goodbye. He's a walking party you don't have to leave, and his corncob pipe, button nose, 2 eyes made from coal, and demeanor are so festive and joyous he'd give Santa Claus a little competition. This is a timeless snowman classic Christmas movie not to be missed. Number 9. Disney's A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Jim Carrey, is made to look even miserly with special effects created by Walt Disney in the 2009 animated movie Disney's A Christmas Carol. This iconic story, adapted from the Charles Dickens novel, follows the transition from a grumpy to a delightful old man, takes place when the 3 ghosts of Christmas reveal instances of his life that bring a welcome change in attitude towards his fellow men, starting with the much harassed yet loyal nephew and his family. Through his adventures of self-redemption, he learns the importance of being kind and discovers the true meaning of the holiday seasons. Jim Carrey's version of A Christmas Carol gives us one of cinema's better Scrooges and a faithful telling of the story. Number 10. Mickey's A Christmas Carol. Everyone knows the classic Mickey's Christmas Carol, but did you know that it was the first animated film in 1983 to feature Mickey Mouse in over 30 years? Retelling Charles Dickens' classic tale in 30 minutes through Mickey and his friends. The Mickey version has Scrooge McDuck playing the miserable Ebenezer Scrooge, Jiminy Cricket playing the ghost of Christmas past, Willie the Giant filling in as the ghost of Christmas present, and Goofy as Jacob Marley. Scrooge goes on his journey, seeing his life in the past with the ghost of Christmas past, Jiminy Cricket. In time, Scrooge realizes how scary the future is and begs for a second chance. If you're looking for a great introductory version of A Christmas Carol to show the kids, look no further than this Christmas special, especially for those who will appreciate the transition from grumpy to jolly. Thank you for watching the top 10 best animated Christmas cartoon movies, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment which one is your favorite Christmas movie, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button with the bell notification. It's free